we are starting by creating a red solid. I think it's a nice background, gives a nice contrast. I'm adding a new layer, I fill it with black. So this is actually the base for the cutout of the text. I'm creating now a classy title, because I think it's a kind of a video should have a title. So I'm calling it Best of Classic Car Show, whatever, you can choose whatever you want. I'm taking the Baskerville font because I think it looks very classy, and I make it kind of big, and I'm gonna center it into the canvas. After that, I'm going to add a kind of a random logo just to give it a nice style. It looks not so generic, so I just taking in a logo I have on my desktop, just a random one that looks like a final ad concept or something. Looks more consistent for the final thing. So now I'm just hiding these two layers, then I'm going to add actually the cutout text. I took classy cars. It shouldn't be too long because you kind of need to make it very big to get that car behind the text. So I'm working with Anton font because that one is kind of similar to Oswald. Or so our new Bebas, Neue Bebas is same font. This looks kind of same, so but that works very well. Of course, you are totally free. You need to take a very big font, which is really bold and really thick. So in order that that car is visible when you just get it behind the text. Now I'm loading this text into a selection by Control Command and clicking on the thumbnail and make a mask on that layer with the black. So that's hidden then. So we don't need that text layer anymore, so just delete it. So the black layer is now cutted out. I bring in that car. Of course, you can take whatever you want. I just fit it into the canvas and I make sure that it is in the right position in the font. So when it's crossing, that is still visible. Then I bring it out of the canvas, and to make it animated, I need to enter or to open the timeline window. That's what you can do. Then I'm going to create a timeline because I took it in from the canvas. It's a smart object. So I need to rasterize that layer. Then you get that keyframe, what you can do for position, what we need. I hit that on the beginning, bring then back the timeline cursor to the end and bring that car to the other side. So it's important that you change the timeline cursor first to the end and then bring the car to the other side in order to get a new keyframe at the end. Then let's play the whole thing. You got a play button, and you can play it. So let's do that. Bring it to the front and play the whole thing. If you want to make it faster, you can do that. Then you just shorten your whole play front or your play timeline. And when you want to render out a GIF, you can do that. I wouldn't do that because it's kind of a heavy file. So I'm going to render out a normal, very base video, bring it to whatever you want. And it only will take a couple of seconds to do that, depending on your computer engine. And you can keep everything from default. And here we go. Give it a try.